What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Mishimoto channel. Today we have a brand new performance intercooler kit for the 2019 plus Dodge Ram 6.7 liter Cummins. We're here in our Garnet Valley, Pennsylvania headquarters with who has been an engineer here at Mishimoto for 9 years. Took lead on the design and development of the 2019 plus Ram intercooler, so she'll be taking us on some main features, benefits, and giving us an inside peek behind the curtains to show how our performance parts come to life. So let's jump into it.
So why did we decide to make an intercooler for the 6.7L Cummins? This vehicle is a powerhouse, widely recognized for its towing, hauling, and off-road capabilities. Under these extreme conditions, the engine and turbocharged system is being pushed to the limits. Under these scenarios, an intercooler becomes very crucial. So what we have here on the workbench is a lineup of the stock intercooler, our intercooler sample, and the 3D printed prototype. So our design flow starts with taking the vehicle apart. We look at what we have to work with as far as available space goes. You can see here, we were able to make a core that's a lot thicker than the stock intercooler. If you look at the side, you can see on the stock intercooler, you have all these internal fins that are going through the whole length of the tube. So the stock intercooler is a tube and fin construction, whereas our intercooler is a bar and plate construction. The main advantage of bar and plate style intercoolers is it can sustain much higher boost pressure. This is very useful when you are upgrading your engine power. Here is the prototype that we did a test fit on. Once we have our 3D design, the first thing we are going to do is 3D print the end tanks, and we will do a mock-up core, which is cut out on a water jet. This prototype helps us identify if there's any fitment issues. Our final product, you can see what I have here is two polyurethane bushing. So these bushings replace the very thin, flimsy rubber bushing on the stock intercooler. So what I have in my hand is an end tank before it gets welded to the core. What I want to show you here is inside our end tank, we have a diverter plate. Now this exists on both the hot side and the cold side. So what the diverter plate do, it makes sure the air is distributed evenly across the height of the core. So we don't have a portion of the air taking a shortcut, escaping through the outlet. Another thing I want to point out is our inlet diameter is actually bigger than the stock inlet diameter. We're selling intercooler as a kit, meaning what you are getting is the intercooler as well as the pipes. By opening up the inlet and the outlet, what we were able to gain is a much more free-flowing intercooler. This is our SuperFlow flow bench. What the flow bench does essentially is pushing air or pulling air across any test piece being connected to it. Essentially measures the air resistance across the intercooler core as well as the end tanks. By obtaining pressure drop data at varying airflow rate, we were able to ensure that the intercooler does not create more pressure drop, aka resistance in the system. This is very crucial to maintaining boost pressure. So on the dyno, we are mainly concerned about heat soak testing. Heat soak testing measures the intercooler's ability to stay cool under prolonged thermal stress. During repeated heat soak pulls, the inlet and outlet temperature are collected and measured against stock. We mainly want to make sure the intercooler can manage the amount of thermal stress in applications like towing, hauling, and off-roading. Did I enjoy making the intercooler for the Ram? Of course I do, because here at the Mishimoto, every single one of us is a gearhead. It's always a joy to be able to do what you love for a living. What is really challenging though about this particular project is that, in case you didn't realize, it's a huge truck. I'm only 5'3", so when the vehicle is on a lift, it's actually pretty challenging to be climbing up and down and trying to work on this intercooler, but I still enjoyed it.
All right, so if you haven't realized by now, this intercooler right here is absolutely no joke. It easily outperforms its stock counterpart, and it falls in line with what we represent here at Mishimoto, turning something good into something even better. With a 63% larger core, our intercooler reduces outlet temps by 20 degrees Fahrenheit compared to stock. Along with that, it's 44% less restrictive compared to stock, and has an increased charged air density by 237%. We also offer hot side and cold side aluminum intercooler pipes to help match the aesthetic of this intercooler, as well as provide superior heat resistance for a longer overall lifetime. With a robust bar end plate construction, increased core volume, and demonstration of cooling properties, this Performance Intercooler Kit is ideal for anyone who wants to take their Ram to the next level. Alright guys, that is it for this video, but if you want to read up more about how we developed this product along with purchasing one, hit up the links down below in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you all on the next one.